everybody. Welcome to Rivals of Waterdeep, episode 53, season 6, episode 3. Yes? Are you surprised?
Yeah, it's too bad it's not episode 54, because there's another 54 that's happening today.
What is it?
Super Bowl 54.
I thought you were about to say
First of all,
Bang Bang Niner gang.
First of all, you can only say, what do you know the Roman numerals for 54? Can you say them out right now?
Yeah, sure. It's LIV. I am the third. LIV. What are you talking about? Okay. Come on, man.
Okay. Live.
Yeah. Live. Everyone must live.
All right. Now with that deep message, everyone must live. We will go around and share our names, pronouns, all that good stuff.
You got
I don't know. This is a weird start.
You got so quiet.
Very weird start. I don't know.
So I hope that's not a portent for the rest of the episode.
So funny.
Hi, I'm your confused paladin, Solis Astorio, also known in the actual world as Tanya DePass. Pronouns for both Solis and myself are she, her.
Hi, Brandis Dennis. I play Ren Leadon. Pronouns for me and Ren are he, him.
This guy living right here, shout out to Lenny Kravitz. Great record live. Is Cicero Holmes. He plays Perrin Underbow, your halfling bard. Both Perrin and Cicero's pronouns are he, him.
Hello, I play Serena Marie. Nope, I am. God, I always do this. Second time. I am Serena Marie.
I mean, we don't know.
I am Serena Marie. I play Duo, Kobold Rogue. His pronouns are he, him, they, them.
Hi, my name is Carlos Luna. I also play Serena Marie.
Great job.
I play Robbie Dirty D Jellymint. Both our pronouns are he, him.
Yeah. And I'm Shreep Jackson. I'm your DM for this season. Play a bunch of NPCs. Pronouns he, him. All right.
You're so aggressive.
What's going
You
on with
have
me today?
interesting energy. I like it. I'm really
You said that
into
with your
it.
whole chest.
Yeah, you kind of said it like you've been saying it all day.
Pronouns he, him.
My name's Shreep Jackson.
I play NPCs.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
Press junket is killing me.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird show, I guess.
I'm
Get into
afraid
it.
it's
I'm
weird.
excited. I love it.
See, when the DM says it's going to be weird, I'm just like, oh, crap.
Well, to be
I get, like,
fair,
hyped.
I think it's
To
been
be
pretty
fair.
weird so far. I think it's been pretty weird so far.
Yeah.
I've been trying to keep it weird.
It's been spooky.
Yeah, it's been a little spooky, a little weird.
Lord.
All right, so let's start by sharing our Cella friends. Our endorsements.
Yes.
So Wormwood Gaming provides all these wonderful dice vaults and dice trays. And I should probably bring up the document that has all of the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Google
God.
Docs.
I am so off.
Don't apologize for anything. You're
No.
perfect.
It's okay. I could vamp about the
Yeah.
guy who wanted me to invest in his NASCAR.
So
on
we
the
were
Uber.
in a lift today, driving to here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
this guy was just like, where are you guys headed? And we're like, oh, we're going to do this podcast stream. And he was just like, oh, you guys probably have a lot of followers. You should invest in my NASCAR.
In our NASCAR, you should drop
God.
car 93.
Yeah.
Your stream, and then I did it. So who's the loser? We are. We're the suckers.
Yeah.
So wait, were the influencers influenced?
Yes, exactly.
Well, so some of his current sponsors include this grape soda company.
Yep. Nature Produce.
Nature Produce
Company.
and like some barbecue pit barbecue joint.
Yeah, we're real bad at
and
this.
now Rivals of
Now Rivals of
Rivals of
Waterdeep. We
Waterdeep.
expect
There you
a
go.
sticker upon
Yes.
that car.
I have to find some way to fit a NASCAR car. In It's like you're leaving Charles School Manor and a car just skids past.
Hey, Sharif.
Yes.
Get her done.
Done. All right, so now I have all my codes and stuff.
We did it.
I am somewhat ready for this show. I don't know what's happening with me today. But with Wormwood, if you use the code RIVALS, RIVLAS, you get free domestic shipping on your order there. All of our trays and vaults are filled with level up dice. Awesome stuff. If you use our Diceomancy program at bit.ly/LUD Rivals of Waterdeep. If you are ordering dice or like other things from there, we get points and we can get stuff, hopefully raffle it back off to you. So make sure to check us out there at Level Up Dice. All of our sheets, character information online at D&D Beyond. We will be giving away an Adventurers bundle, which may or may not include Cicero as well. So if you are in the Twitch chat, we will be, there will be a code that is given out, and if you enter, you will hopefully win that. That's cool. So make sure to check them out at dndbeyond.com. And we have notebooks that are provided by the Rook and the Raven. And if you go to the rookandraven.com and use the code RIVALS, you get 15% off. And finally, Eldritch Foundry. If you like minis, if you're into minis, if you're a mini version of yourself, if you love minis in every possible way, shape, or form, go to eldritch-foundry.com and use the code RIVALSDND, 10% off. I'm already tired.
I mean,
So
you
manic.
micro
that was
machine
great.
your way through that.
Yeah, I like that mini section.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking like, do I like minis? Like, oh yeah, he said it a
I
bunch of
own
times.
minis, but now I think I should.
He's like, get a Mini Cooper, get a Mini Mouse shirt.
See if you get a Mini Cooper, it can be your NASCAR car.
Oh,
Full circle, baby.
I did have quite a
love
bit.
it.
I did have a lot of micro machines.
Did you really? Oh, I always wanted.
What's a
liked-
micro machine?
Just like a really, it was like a series of really
Is it
tiny
like
cars.
Imagine a car
Like a
this
match-
big.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was a Matchbox
Really?
car shrunk.
Tiny.
It's like this big,
Yeah.
and the wheels worked on them, right?
Yeah.
so.
No,
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
we
use
didn't
the
have them. My
NASCAR.
parents
Yeah.
were like, "This is bullshit."
But in the cultural lexicon, the commercials had this guy that talked really fast.
He had
Yeah,
like
so
the
he was-
Guinness Book
so
World
it was
Record,
like-
like for like speed talk.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
And,
he was the micro machine man.
The Micro Machine Man.
yeah,
That's hard to
and
say.
like they actually branched out because I have some Star Wars micro machines toys. So like they're like really tiny versions of like
thing.
Yeah.
Leia. and-
Remember the scene in Home Alone where he's putting down the little cars?
Yeah.
Those are
Those
micro
are
machines.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just small cars.
Oh,
I thought they were just
Some of those cars are actually
generically small
NASCARs,
cars.
which we actually
Anywho,
it's like is your tiny number 93?
93, wherever you are, sir.
All right.
Wasn't 93 also the number of Lightning McQueen in the Cars series?
Is that true?
Really?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
Oh my gosh, branding. Good for him.
Yeah.
I have never seen Cars. I've never
Oh,
seen
really?
Any
Oh,
Cars.
Oh.
Even though they're all on Disney Plus. I could watch them,
you
but
can watch them.
I've never seen a
could do
Cars.
it.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was about some cars.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
good.
That
It
was-
just scares me.
Spoiler alert.
It's just scary. Wait, I'm
They
sorry.
do look kind of scary.
Yeah, they look
actually, to me.
scary. They're very scary.
They're sentient.
Who also looks scary to me, and this is kind of weird to say, but Thomas the Tank Engine, guys.
oh yeah.
No, Thomas the Tank Engine is terrifying.
Looks fine.
scary.
Everyone, no, you're not alone,
Like-
Sharif. Everybody is
Kids love
afraid.
them. They love.
I
Yes,
just don't
but
like
kids
that he's
also
trapped
love.
on the track. I just don't like that because that's like it's like being tied to something, right?
Yeah,
you can only
that's
it's like
true.
a leash for him. You
Yeah.
can only go so far.
Guess what?
He's a train, though.
It's his job.
You know what? You don't understand.
You want to derail Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah, I want to set him free. I want to set him free.
Wow.
Free
Yeah.
by derailing him.
Now all his friends go away, and they can go home, and he's just stuck on the rails. Guys, this is what I thought.
Wait a minute.
Really?
But that's also what, there's a
Oxygen.
musical about trains falling in love by the same guy who did Cats. I forgot his name. Yeah.
Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Yeah, he wrote a train, a love train
Yeah.
musical. Anywho.
Yeah,
Starlight Express.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's
Oh.
what that's about? I thought it was about roller skating.
That's why they're roller skating, because they're all trains.
Are y'all making this up right now? Are y'all
apparently
freestyling
it's like-
this?
No.
Roller skating
hey,
trains?
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Carlos,
What
oxygen is the train tracks of humans.
Oh, is that what you're saying? No, but you can travel anywhere on Earth.
I mean, we are kind
Except
of
on
on
the
a
ocean.
We're tied
we
to
are tethered
oxygen.
to oxygen.
Yeah.
Being carbon based.
yeah, but I can put on an oxygen mask and
But you
walk,
still need
go into space.
But you still
tied
need
to
the
oxygen.
oxygen. You
are-
can't
you
just
are-
go into space without the oxygen.
But like he can't like strap like train tracks on his back.
Onto his face.
on his back or his face. Like he's not like carrying around 6 tracks, throwing it on the ground, walking 10 feet, throwing another one, walking 10 feet. It's not the same thing.
Start.
Let's recap last season.
This is the best.
Let's recap last episode immediately.
Recap, we're recapping.
I don't even know. If
We're
I can
recapping
whoosh.
now.
I don't even know if I can whoosh right now.
Yeah, we need to
But-
move
but
ahead
we-
before
we-
someone starts
we
making
need
fun
to
of
whoosh
us.
this out. We
Yeah,
need to-
okay,
we
let's
need
do
to
it.
whoosh out everything that happened in the last
Let's do it.
2 minutes.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Do it.
We can do it.
Simmer, simmer,
It's for the
simmer, simmer.
podcast.
All right. Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Everything has been whooshed out.
Yeah.
All right. What happened last episode? And it's especially important because Brandon was not here.
Yeah.
So
Did you miss us when you weren't here?
God, when I was dying in bed, yeah.
yeah. So what happened? Who wants to?
Brandon?
Share with share some things? I mean, I can say it.
Yeah,
but,
no.
like I want you guys to.
All I remember is the whole town's trying to come to whoop Solis's ass.
Well, yeah.
That's how we ended.
That's
the end.
That's
At
the
the end,
But
yes.
the beginning was so we left off the previous episode being told, or having the guards been told. I can't speak. To seize the rivals
Yes.
by Rainier Neverember.
Yes.
Yes.
And then Lord DeGault Neverember put the kibosh on that and said to seize everybody. So I guess he kind of modified it. He called them audible. And then we scattered.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Duo was just like,
Yes.
Yeah.
run!
Yes.
So scatter.
And
And then I knocked out.
yes,
Karen.
yes. So yeah, Solis.
She just Missy stepped out of
She Misty stepped out, but before she Misty stepped, she pointed at Perrin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And when she pointed at Perrin dipped.
Yeah, you did. Mhm.
And met up with Duo.
Yeah,
and
who
they
had a great idea.
Yeah. So
my God.
they disguise Perrin as a grotesque.
Well, in Duo's mind,
Yes.
they were trying to disguise Perrin as someone different. So it was just to make you look like a different human.
Yes.
But Duo doesn't understand humans.
Humans have
faces.
trapezoid heads. Like you.
Look, they're uncanny valley. It's a very thin line.
Yeah. So Perrin embellished on Duo's embellishment by making Perrin a grotesque and changed his voice when he was finally apprehended. But not apprehended for long because we were about to fight the guards that found us.
Yeah. Which is like, well, right before that, Lord Go left with Rainier.
With
That's
Rainier.
correct.
In like restraints.
That's
because
correct.
he didn't believe who he was. So
Right,
he left,
and then, yeah.
and there were just guards looking for y'all.
Yes, and so then Perrin, Duo, and Dirty D were left to fight.
Yes.
But
And Rin.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
and
Rin
Rin.
too.
That's right. But Duo used a kobold
Yeah.
called,
Cower.
like, Cower.
It's called grovel.
Bravo.
Yeah.
And
Started
just-
crying.
I
Yeah.
started weeping.
That was great.
and it just kind of threw all the guards off.
Yeah.
And then Perrin commanded them. Well, first Duo said that they were a ghost.
Yes.
Yeah, because Duo believes that
Which
they're
he was
ghosts.
saying for 2 seasons.
Yes. So then Perrin told the guards that all they found were ghosts and to go back to Lord DeGault saying that they found ghosts and tried to take Duo.
Yeah, try to take Duo.
But then Duo ghosted
Yeah,
their way
I
out of
wiggled
it.
away.
Yeah. Then we all got away and ran and caught up with Lord DeGault and Rainier. And had a conversation with Rainier or Lord DeGault.
Yeah. And like before that, after the battle, you noticed that the main elf who you decided to finally learn his name.
Yes.
Which was Corrine, right? He was not a part of the battle, but he kind of had the map and led you guys out there. And you kind of went out with DeGault and Rennie, even though y'all were clearly at odds, and DeGault kind of is confused as to what's happening.
Right.
So what happened after you left the?
We went to the Scare B&B.
Yes.
And we noticed a sign out front
Yes.
that said, was it Casey?
TK.
TK. Yes, that's right.
Yes. You should definitely remember.
Yeah, I should absolutely remember that. TK which stood for the person that Duo had let.
Thavius.
Yeah, Thavius.
Thavius Krieg.
Thavius Krieg.
Yes.
Who, out of character, I know who Thavius Krieg is, and I feel feelings at you, sir. But Duo does not. He bought the place under Duo. Took it.
Well, we don't know how he got it. We just know that he has a deed.
He has a deed.
that has like a date of yesterday. So it's more current than yours.
Yes.
and like you did like examine it. I forgot who, somebody cast Zone of Truth
Yes.
on Thavius.
It was you, right?
Yeah. Perrin.
Yeah, and then like asked him a bunch of questions while Solis grabbed him. Do you guys remember what information you got from him?
That he did the things you needed to do.
He
and-
wanted to die.
Yes.
Yes,
He
wanted to die.
Yes, he
Yes.
did want to die.
And he admitted that he did wrong in taking over the Scare B&B.
Yes. Do you remember where he said he was from?
I had it in my other notes.
El Terrell.
El
El
Terrell.
Terrell.
And he
Yes.
said that he was a politician.
That's right. El Terrell.
And he said, I think Robbie asked what's the evilest thing he ever did, and like he said, I left the town to die.
Yeah.
And then Duo knew that El Terrell is a place that have rumors of a lot of
Paranormal.
creepy things, paranormal activity going on. So like you guys successfully stopped Solis from killing this guy, which might have happened sooner than later. And then a whole bunch of people come in.
Yeah.
Right? Solis drags Thavius stealthily into like a kind of office, like a side office.
Yeah.
So much for stealth.
Yeah, he gets to yell out help a couple times before Solis punches him in the gut, which I love. And the people that like came in, well, actually, first when they came in, they were asking about Thavius, even though Duo was like trying to be the. They were like, "Hey, like we heard about this place. They've been advertising everywhere. Blah blah blah." So at the end of the episode, the people hear Thavius's like helps, and they're like rushing toward the door of the office where Solis has him in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Also, one like other thing I want to bring up is the reason that the guards in the City of the Dead were attracted was because Rin tried to get disguised as well. So he tried to join Duo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
and
disguise you.
Perrin, but he rolled very badly.
Yes.
And his gold just smashed against a tree. So it's your fault.
Damn it.
Good job.
Of course.
All right, are we ready to go?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do the thing.
All right. So once again, we are going to start immediately right where we were. So we have a bunch of people. I'd say about 15 people, and they're just like regular looking like civilians, right? They don't want anything. They are rushing toward the door of the side office that Solis has Thavius, who is now kind of doubled over in pain from this punch. What do we want to do?
So
How many
Solis is-
people?
15.
Cool.
15 regular people.
Yes.
So I've barricaded the door and I'm looking for something to gag him with.
Okay. All right. Why don't you roll investigation?
Dice, be good to me. You were nice to me yesterday. Oh, that's a D12. That wasn't even the right dice. I guess it was. No, it wasn't. Apparently, I've forgotten how to play D&D, y'all. That is a nat 20.
Okay. What's the perfect thing that you'd want to gag him with?
I'm like
Because you definitely find it. Like whatever it is, you find it.
some like old leather strips where like they're just soft and flexible enough for me to gag him, but they're probably really gross. So he's going to suffer as he's gagged.
Oh God.
I've been playing a lot of The Witcher
Super
and picking up
brutal.
all the scopes.
Okay. All right. So like you find this. He's like restraining, and you
Yep.
you actually put it. You actually.
Yeah, so
gag
I
him?
like, because of straps, I like gag him and then like tie, like kind of hog tie him.
Okay.
And then that way I can like lean against the door while I've also got it kind of barricaded.
So you hog tie like a hog tie is like the arms and legs, right? Do you do that?
No, I'm just gonna put his hands behind his back
Okay,
because
all right.
hogtie would take too much time.
Yeah. So I was like, wow. Okay.
I mean, I'm good, but
Yeah. You'd have to do another roll if you wanted
no,
to
no,
like
no.
actually hog.
So
tie
basically,
these
his
on the ground.
wrists are tied and he's gagged.
Okay. That's what he sounds like right now.
It's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. I could like see the straps.
In your mind, in your mind's eye.
Feel the straps. All right, so everybody else outside, you just see this rush of people that are knocking on the door, and it looks like they're like kind of like a horde. Like they're not like calmly knocking, like the person in the front is knocking, and they're pressed like right up on each other, like
I
trying to get
roll.
to this door.
I want to see if they've been like magically afflicted.
Sure.
Would
This doesn't seem like a
because doesn't
normal
seem
response.
normal. So Duo puts out his like little snout and he's trying to use his ghostly senses to sense magic.
His ghostly senses.
Oh yeah, I don't have a modifier. That is 10.
You don't know definitively, but based on the way that they're acting, you have a hunch.
Okay.
You have a hunch. Yeah.
So Perrin climbs up on the desk. So like the desk where Thavius was kind of, so he climbs up on the desk to present himself, a lot more largely to the people, and he
And
looks.
you are still a grotesque.
Oh yes, I am.
let's
That's
just
right. That
make
is
that
true.
clear.
That is true.
Yes.
So Perrin as the grotesque says, "Please undo your hostilities, people. Allow me to tell you a story." And I'd like to roll persuasion on the people, if that's okay.
I want to see where you go. So yeah, let's see.
Wow.
A persuasive story to stop a horde from knocking a door. Let's see.
Let's see where this goes.
28.
All right.
Wow.
What's your goal with the story first? What's your goal with the story?
It's to get them to stop
Okay,
doing that
just
thing
to stop. Okay.
and pay attention to me doing whatever thing that.
You're distracting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
give me a little bit of the story. A little bit of it.
So the story the grotesque is going to tell is a story about Perrin Underbow. And he said, "Allow me to tell you a tale about there was a really cool performance here in a theater by someone named Perrin Underbow."
I just like that it's like one of those stories where like the names are really like inserted into the story, right?
Yeah, it's like a Mad Lib.
Yeah, the spooky house.
It's on the hill next to the garbage can.
So like as you start with this story, you see the heads kind of turning to not just the head.
Oh,
the whole
I would
body.
be like,
No. They are turning their attention to you as you're telling it. They turn around and they're looking at you.
Right.
But they still are like in this kind of huge group against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not knocking, but they're turned toward you as you're telling it.
Okay.
are they completely fixated on Perrin?
Yes.
Cool. So Duo thinks that magic is happening.
Okay.
Duo thinks that there's too many people for them to fight.
Okay.
So Duo is going to pickpocket everyone.
15 people?
As many people as I can pickpocket. I can just start with one.
How many do you want? Okay. One at a time?
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
one at a time.
All right.
Okay.
Is there like a mass pickpocket spell?
That'd be incredible.
Someone write
I'm
that.
the closest person to me.
Okay. All right.
Actually, who looks the fanciest?
I was thinking that they would all be kind of the same, but because you bring that up, there's one person that has, you just notice that like, they're not like ostentatious, but their shirt looks a little more, ironed, like it looks a little cleaner. You know, they like their gait looks a little more like
Okay.
stronger. You know, so like you kind of get a sense that they might have something to them. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna sidle it like into the crowd. Like I'm also listening to Perrin's story. I had been there the whole time, and I'm just gonna try to reach my claw into their pocket.
Okay.
Okay. Natural 20.
All right. You, tell me how you do it, and then I'll tell you what you get.
So they are all like transfixed onto Perrin's story. Duo, he puts up his like little hood and he kind of like waddles into and is standing next to that tall person that you had described, looks at them, and then staring at Perrin, just shoves like his hands into his pockets while just looking at Perrin, so it's completely fine, and starts rifling through his stuff.
Okay. All right. Are you rifling it like in front of them?
No, it's I will say that my cloak and like my tail and all of that stuff is sort of blocking where my hands are. So my hands are completely concealed. So it just looks like I'm standing really close to him.
Okay, got it. All right. As you're rifling through, you see a piece of paper. Kind of looks like an index card, kind of. And it is it looks like it's an advertisement for the place.
Okay.
It says, sorry, we had a question?
No, go ahead.
Oh, it says Davius Krieg's Manor. And it says, the rumors are true. And then it says, there is a link to Avernus. Come one, come all.
All these people want to go to Avernus.
Oh, I take it and put it in my pocket. Okay.
All right.
Is there any like...
So that's 2 nat 20 so far. You guys have gotten exactly what you want so far. So this is good. This is good.
Oh, boy.
All right. So I don't know if you can, I mean, do you want to share that? Because then the person might know you. Well, what do you want to do after you see this information?
So after I see this information, I'm going to look to see if he has like gold. I want to steal money. Does he have money too?
So did you take like a whole, I thought you just reached into his pocket and
I
got
was.
something. So you're going to reach
grabbed
again.
everything out already, or
Well, with the nat 20, I think I would have probably grabbed a handful of stuff.
Okay. All right. Yes. There's gold in there for sure.
Yes.
I mean, it's
good.
not a lot, but you know.
Yeah,
it's
because
like
Duo
what
has
you'd
to start a new life.
it's like what you would expect like an average person to have that goes to shop.
Okay.
So it's like $5.
Yeah. And then I like disengage and I go to try to go towards Robbie.
All right. Are you? Is your story long? Like, do you intend it to?
Yeah. This is a story that will allow whatever is going on with them to dissipate and give the rest of my team the chance to do whatever.
Got you. All right.
So then, Perrin jumped up, and when he flipped to the next level, he said, "Please understand."
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask, will I be able to like sneak past them and try to go to where Solis is and like let her know?
They are basically covering the door.
Damn.
So
it's like World War
they are
Z.
transfixed by Perrin, so
Okay.
you can't slip in. I mean, if you wanted to try to like push your way through or something like that, you could try
say
that.
you're the manager.
But like, yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can. I mean, tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if it works.
Oh, yeah.
Which is D&D. Buy
Dungeons and
buy
Dragons.
statistics. It's amazing.
Use those stats.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could use the tactic of that I'm the manager,
Okay.
but I've tried to like avoid them because I don't know if they're gonna like freak out and
you don't know.
attack me.
So what are you gonna say to him?
Oh, do I have to roll for anything?
What are you trying? Are you trying to get them to? Are you trying to get through the door, or like are you trying to get them to move from the door? You know what I mean?
Damn. I try to move them from the door, but like be like, oh, excuse me, so I can try to get in there without trying to like have them get out of the story. with Aaron.
I guess if you're trying to just tell them that, then you would try to roll persuasion to try to
Okay.
get them to move, or you can just try to roll strength if you just want to push through while you're talking. So you can pick one of those.
I'm gonna try
Hint
persuasion.
the one that has the best modifier.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
well, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm scared. Not that one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to persuade them, I guess.
Okay.
Oh God.
You could do it.
Okay. 19.
All right. Tell me what you say.
This is like to all of them, right?
You tell me. Are you directing it to certain people or all of them? All 15?
I guess. Well, all of them are in front of the door, right?
I mean, there's some that are closer to the door, yes. Let's just say that you're saying it to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Well, my name is Ren. Welcome to the Scare B&B. I'm the manager here. I just had to quickly go check something in the back because we're looking for something that went missing from one of the guests. Is there any way that you could just like possibly like move over a little bit? Just let me through real quick.
Okay. So they are not, none of them turn and they look like they're listening to you. But because they are transfixed on Perrin, you notice that the ones that are closest to the door try to like step forward a little bit to get more, to hear Perrin a little better. So because of your 19, you kind of stumbled into persuading them to move.
Okay.
So there is a small path that you could try to slip through to get in the door. So like now there is a path, but you'd have to slip through it.
Do I have to roll?
Yes, you'd have to roll to slip through it.
Okay.
Because it's not like big enough for you to just walk through.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to kind of.
Okay, so I'm rolling for stealth then, or
It's not stealth because you're not like sneaking through.
okay.
Strength check against the group.
If you want to push them out, it would definitely be strength. You can roll a if you're trying to like squeeze through.
Yeah, just
Like a deck?
just like a little
yeah,
squeeze.
yeah, exactly. It could be like a acrobatics or
Okay,
athletics.
I'll squeeze. Okay, please be a good squeeze. And 14.
Judge your.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one.
You know what? I like it. I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
So tell me how you squeeze through.
Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm thinking like Ren is gonna try to pull back his like dance moves kind of thing.
You're gonna dance through.
That's how you move it through a
That,
club.
excuse me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Thank you so much for your patience.
Okay.
You know,
Some
parents'
body
stories
roll.
great.
Yeah, your body
roll right
rolling.
through it. Yeah.
You're like doing the worm on the bottom. Trying to get through. Okay. All right. So you make it to the door. Do you open it?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Try.
So like.
It's barricaded.
So remember that she is barricading it. So you'll have to somehow. Well, I'll say, if you try to open it, then you can't.
Yeah.
Because it's like back. So
forgot
like
about
you'd have
that.
to try to communicate with her somehow to
I
get
can
in.
hear through the door. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I was saying. Could like.
Yeah, but I don't think you would know that Brand is out there.
Right.
Because you might think it's
Brandon's
people
not
just
out
thumping.
there.
That Ren's out there. Yeah.
Well, until he talks.
Yeah. So like, do you want to try to?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to like talk through the door,
Okay.
but like not be too loud. So like Ren
Okay,
like
sure. Yeah. Go. Why don't you guys?
smashes his face against the to the door. Solis, Solis, like a little dog. Solis, there's people outside. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm right on the door.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of people outside. We're just letting you know that like you probably should come out here. We're probably gonna need some help. You heard that, right?
He's knocking.
Slace is just like. So she like pulls the chair away and like just. Oh, like when someone comes to the door, you're not expecting them, and you're like, "Who are you?"
Just like.
Or like
Just
when,
have
like
your
when,
face
on,
out.
when you're at home chilling, there's suddenly
Yeah.
the doorbell, and you're like, "I wasn't expecting anybody."
Like Ren just like kind of falls and like, hi.
I didn't open it that much.
Oh, okay, well like
I'm
little
like,
bit.
"Where'd you come from?"
I've been outside, but there's a bunch of people out here, and we need your help. Whatever you're doing out here with this dude, we gotta get out of here.
Well, he's tied up. He's fine. He's getting.
Oh, well then you can leave him in here to rot. That's fine.
You're in my way. Move.
Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I think we found our missing item. We just need to.
Are
get back
you?
Am I the missing item?
Is this the back? This is the back room, the kitchen. This is.
Well, it's like a side office. We're saying so. So it's not the full kitchen.
It's probably great.
So, okay. So after you talk to Sleece, you're still in this crowd.
yeah.
As you're in the crowd, Perrin, even if you're still, actually, why don't you roll? Yeah. Roll
Performance?
Roll performance. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Third natural Oh man,
Players game today, baby.
yeah, sweet.
Where were these 20s for me?
Yeah, where were these 20s?
For like battle. Like
Wait
I
till,
wonder-
yeah, I wonder what'll happen if we have a battle.
man.
One.
the
Yeah,
universe.
so if you rolled low, that crowd was gonna come back and you would be stuck,
Oof.
and you'd have to get out. But Perrin's story is so transfixing.
Right.
He's basically recapping season 5 to them. It's like, then we got Infernal War Machines. And we jumped over a ramp. And you know, they're just transfixed.
There was
by
a
it.
sandworm.
Oh my god.
Sandworm, and then they screamed. They howled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I kind of nudge Rin so we can get out, and I lock the door behind me.
Okay, so you do. So you come out the door.
Yeah, so I
With
grab.
Bevis, or you leave
no,
him
No,
in
no,
there?
I leave him in there. So, but
Okay.
he's like bound and gagged.
Okay.
So I grab him. It's like, oh, here, this is what you were looking for, right?
Oh yes, thank you so much for finding this.
You're welcome. Now, come on, we have customers to tend to.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Are we going back through?
You tell me.
So I'm just pulling the door behind me and just
what do you
like
wanna
not and locking
Okay.
it. So
I think we're going back towards Perrin just so we're with everybody else.
All right, so both of y'all have to roll acrobatics to
Okay.
squeeze out of here.
Can I get a 20? That'd be nice.
acrobatics.
Yeah, it's a tight opening.
Damn, 18 though.
18's
Ooh,
fine.
I am clumsy. That's only a 9.
All right, so
Y'all used all the luck.
Rin he dances his way.
I imagine that at some point, Rin cabbage patches his way around somebody's head.
Okay.
Like he just, instead of touching them. And he,
That's so good.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like some capoeira, right? It's like,
Yeah,
so-
capoeira.
There you go.
Except with a cabbage patch.
Right.
Unfortunately, as Solis is going out though, like her,
I trip.
Okay, yeah, you trip and you land on one of the civilians' feet,
Oh,
and they immediately turn from Perrin's story, and they remember what they're trying to do, and they smash up on the door. You're on the ground, so
I'm getting up.
yeah, you are getting up, but there's a huge mound of people around you.
Okay, as long as I'm not like stuck on the
No,
ground.
no. You're not stuck, but like you're surrounded by, if you get up, you'll be surrounded by a bunch of folks.
Can she like crawl out?
You tell me. What do you?
Well, they know that I'm there. It's not like I can do stealth or anything.
You know they're there. You should surmise that they are pretty horde-like and transfixed. So they're not like, excuse me,
Yeah.
paladin.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Pardon
Gotta get through
me.
this door.
Can command work on it? Crap. I could use command, but it only. So if I did it, I would have to. I don't have a high enough level for command.
Yeah. I mean, someone else can. I mean, Robbie's been pretty quiet.
I was gonna try to command them to
just
like
chilling.
part and let
Yeah.
me go, or stay, or because I can give one creature a 1-word command. So if there's such a hive mind and I give someone a 1-word command, would the rest follow?
You would not know that. You can try. I'll say that you do know that, as Duo saw, you do notice that there's one person that does look a little fancier.
Are they within? Can I see them?
Oh yeah, they're all.
No, the fancy person. Can I see them?
If you get up, yes, you can.
Oh, this is dicey.
Hey now.
Well, no, I'm just thinking, do I try to command that person and hope the rest will follow? Or do I just misty step out of the inn?
Yeah, if you anywhere you can see, you can misty step to. So you could.
I'm going to misty step to the door of the inn.
Okay, all right.
Deuces.
So like that little wisp of smoke. So like you are at the door. So you're right next to Corrine because he's been sort of
Hanging out.
observing this whole thing.
Yeah.
He's
Oh yeah, I forgot.
he's still trying to get sense of what's going on. Like as far as you know, he just came with his squad looking for Knock Knock, right? And then he, so when Yog got back, he's like, wait, does this guy really own this place? Like, was Duo lying to me? Like, what is Like, what's actually
Yeah.
going on, you know? So like he's sort of sitting like back and like observing. So as you appear next to him, he turns to you and like I says, what is going on? Why don't you just let them in there? Obviously they want to get in there. Like, what is the problem?
Things are not as they were when we left. Do you remember that man at all when you came to us at first?
No, but there were a lot of people here. It was
We entrusted him with watching the inn and he's taken it over. These people, there's something wrong. Look at how they're responding.
Wait, do you know that guy?
No, we.
You have a long relationship with him? Because clearly you wouldn't trust someone that.
I didn't trust him with anything. I don't own this place.
Oh,
Our ghostly friend.
As she says, ghostly friend, Duo is with Robbie and is like frantically showing Robbie the letter that he pickpocketed, and was like, "Oh, this is real bad. These people are hell people. They're trying to get into hell
You
to
think they're trying-
Avernus. Yeah,
You think they're trying to wait? What makes you think that? Though?
because it says is here.
What is Avernus is here?
Yeah, a link to Avernus.
A link to Avernus. But what if they have loved ones that are trapped in Avernus that they want out?
No, those people don't look like they have loved ones.
Wow.
No, I think so because they seem like they're not real people.
Oh, you don't think these people are real?
No.
I want to squeeze one of the people.
Oh my God.
okay. So you're not within walking distance, so like you'd have to walk away from Duo to do it.
No,
You
don't
wanna do
leave
it?
me.
Oh, okay, I won't leave you. That's fine.
You
That's
can.
fine.
You can. If you want.
You can leave.
So you don't think these are real people?
No, I don't think they're real people at all.
So
I
this
think
guy
that
right
they're-
here, this
no,
weird-looking
That's
guy.
not a real person. Do you ever see a person that look like that? Me neither.
This looks. No, wait, what? I didn't even answer yet. You can't agree with an answer I didn't give you yet.
Yeah.
No, this guy looks. Does that person look real? Can
They
I?
all look like regular people, but they're transfixed. So they look like, but like they look like regular people that are, as you said, possibly under some kind
Yeah.
of compulsion.
So
Have you seen regular people focus on one thing like that? Ever in your life? Me neither.
Hey, stop saying. I didn't agree with you yet. Stop doing. So you think that these are either not real people,
Yeah. Or they're magicked.
or they've been magicked?
Yeah.
Well, let's just solve that. I want to cast Dispel Magic on one of the people.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Can you read the spell?
yeah, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on that target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using the spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. All right.
So
All right. So you pick one.
yeah, I pick
The fancy one?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you pick the fancy guy or someone else?
The regular guy.
just a regular one.
All right.
One that looks like suspicious, I guess. So if it's 3rd level or lower, it automatically ends. If he is casted or if there's a spell that's higher than that, the DC is 10 plus whatever that spell level is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's up to you.
It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you have to? Oh,
Do you have
don't-
to
don't
roll?
No,
for
it's a
it.
DC.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
It's a third
Okay.
level
So
spell.
you would be rolling for that.
Got it. Got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
If it's higher than 3rd level.
We all work together here, yo.
Yeah.
We all work together. All right. So the person that you pick is like a woman. She's kind of dressed, kind of like with like an apron. Like she kind of looks like she just came out of a kitchen. Like she kind of has like food things on her, dough and stuff. She kind of looks like she was like actively doing something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she's like facing the door, trying to get in. As you cast this, like you see, sort of, she kind of like her head just goes up, and you see her like eyes, and you didn't notice this before, but her eyes were kind of like almost straight. Well, not straight white, but like a little like,
like glazed up.
discolored.
Yeah. Okay.
And after you cast this, they go kind of like back to normal. So she turns to you and says, "Where am I? What is this place? Where am I?"
They were magic.
They were weird.
Hey, you are at the Scare B&B. Come over here. Real
What is a scare B&B?
No, what
yeah,
were you
it's
doing before was the last thing you remembered?
Who are you?
No, hey, my name is Duo.
Did you kidnap me?
No.
No, we didn't kidnap you.
She is scared. She tries to bolt for the exit.
Bye.
I'm Robbie. Okay. She tries to bolt.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's allowed to leave.
She is very scared, and she doesn't know what's going on.
Okay, so
she's
she
trying to
leaves.
bolt for the exit.
Okay, I'm not gonna chase her or anything.
Do
'cause
you
that's
guys
really what I
let her
wanted
out?
to
Because
do.
like you and Current.
Oh, yeah, they're in the
Am I
front.
in
You and
front of
Corrine
the
are right
door?
by the door. Yeah.
Does she like try to run past me through me? Because I thought I was like right at the door.
You are right at the door.
So I try to catch her, like, ma'am, calm down.
Okay.
No one's gonna hurt you.
So like you try to like
Yeah,
grab her
but I
arms,
try to be
kinda?
like gentle about it. Like, please calm down. No one's gonna hurt you. You haven't been kidnapped. We just need to know what you remember doing last.
Just I gotta get out of here. I gotta get back to my family. I don't know where I am.
Where's your family?
Just let me go, please.
Where's your family?
There. Just let me go. I don't want to share any information with any of you.
That's fair.
That's
I
fair.
mean, if I
Someone
woke up,
someone grab me.
God,
It's
it
like I'm
sucks.
shaking
No,
her for
it
information.
just
But if a
sucks.
stranger grabbed you,
Yeah.
it's like, "Where's your family?"
She woke up in a mysterious place. She just
That's
wants to
fair.
get out.
So Solis looks over at the others, kind of like, what do I do?
I think we should all leave. If I'm gonna be honest, can I? Can I-
Okay. I just let her go because she's clearly freaked out.
Okay. As you let her go, you see her face. She suddenly gets just a huge face of fear, and she says, "I made a terrible mistake." And then Solis, you start to feel like heat coming from her because like she's very close to you, right?
Is she about to immolate herself?
And you start to feel heat coming from her, and you start to see steam coming off of her.
Please, no.
And
I'm gonna open the door and I'm leaving.
And okay.
Nope.
right.
Nope.
So
I'm gonna misty step out of this.
okay, so
Not literally, 'cause the door's
Give me
closed,
some door
but-
closed, but like
But
you open the door and
as
leave.
soon as I feel the heat, I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm out.
All right. So as you leave, she turns to Corrine and she grabs him.
No.
And like I says, I made a terrible mistake. And as she's saying this, you see the steam coming off of her.
Robbie, ice.
What?
Ice.
No, I like room temperature.
Cast ice. It's like she's yelling from outside.
I don't have that. I just have.
You cast ice on us.
I have an ice storm. That fucking kill you guys.
Ice stormer.
You ice stormed us.
Like bludgeon her to
Yeah.
death.
And does anybody turn around to pay attention
Yeah,
to this?
Oh yeah,
Duo's
I'm watching
looking,
her. Yeah.
watching.
Perrin is
God.
still trying to tell his story.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
You don't notice like this
Yeah.
immolation
Yeah.
happening?
What's Rin doing at this point?
I don't know. I'm still like looking for where Solis went. I feel
I'm right.
Okay. So
like it's like,
like a Solis has like left the inn.
The door is swinging open. There's
Yeah.
a trail of dust as she ran away.
Yeah. So if you're looking toward where like she went, then like you would see this.
Oh,
happening,
okay.
'cause it's in front of the door. So all you guys see her just screaming, and you see her essentially melting into the floor,
Oh,
Like melt,
like she's disappearing
flesh, like-
into the floor.
yeah.
Oh,
and
like rage demons and Dragon Age, how
Yeah.
they melt into the floor when you defeat them.
Yeah. So it's not like a puddle or anything, but
okay.
like steam is coming off of her. You see her, looks like she's getting shriveled up, and she melts into the floor, and she is gone.
Just for
as she's screaming.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna say just for cinematic and comedic purposes,
Alright.
I'll say that when Solis yelled to go get ice, that Duo had gotten ice, and it wasn't until she was half melted with his like thing of ice, and that's what he saw. Just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just with like ice.
Like a hotel ice.
Like
Yeah,
ice out of a hotel.
Yes, it's an ice out of a hotel ice bucket.
Wait, so does a Trosco Manor have that ice room
Yes.
you go to and like
Yeah.
with a vending machine?
I know a lot of wizards.
That is so much nope.
It's so funny. That's where the vanilla Coke comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know.
No.
Spelled ISE.
Yeah, I see. That's pretty good.
And Duo is a kobold.
All right. Yeah. So y'all see this happen. Solis doesn't see it completely happen because she's.
But
left,
I feel the heat, and
yes,
then
you feel the heat.
so after the heat is after I no longer feel the oh my god I'm gonna burn to death heat, I like peek my head back in.
Yeah, so
And I
like
see the puddle.
So all you see is Corrine. He has notice he has like black marks on his arms that look like fingers.
Because he was so close to her.
Well,
she
because
grabbed him.
she was grabbing onto him. And it's not like a huge puddle, but you definitely see remnants of her clothes and stuff on the ground.
Okay, this is definitely not how we left this place.
Yeah, we need to go. This is messed up, and do a dumps the ice bucket onto the puddle. Okay, we need to.
All right. So Corrine says, okay. All right. So he's freaked out, but he like composed himself and like he like says, I have a safe place where we can go. Can't tell you why, but we can't be here anymore.
No, it's okay. You don't even have to tell us why we don't have to be here
I'm
anymore.
good.
Like I don't want to be here anymore. This is to start a new life kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I know you guys want the obvious, but we need to leave them and we need to regroup.
Yeah.
They can have that.
All right. So do y'all want to go with him to his safe?
Absolutely.
This is like
Perrin's
getting
in the best part of his story, though.
Hey.
He's like, I like imagine you're like really into it. So like
Yes.
you're like doing
Yeah,
hand
so-
things. Like you got a bunch of hand puppets. You're
Yes.
Can someone just like comically grab Perrin off the
and then Haramon says,
That's right.
He keeps saying season 5 is the best one. I don't know what that. You guys know what that means.
yeah, what's a season? Yeah, so Perrin, you are in the middle of your story, but I'll say that you, because you're a master of multitasking, you do
Right.
hear Corrine say
Right.
this, but you don't notice what happened behind you.
No.
Like you heard the screaming,
Right.
you feel the heat, but you don't know
the
what
show.
happened.
Yeah, well,
So-
it's just I'm on fire. Perrin's on
yeah,
fire
yeah.
right now, so that's the heat's coming.
So like
from that.
you think the heat is emanating from you?
Yes.
This is an NBA jam.
Boom, all right, so do you stop your story? And
I would say, if I can just help you out on this
Yes,
one,
yes, go ahead.
as his story's like moving on or whatever, what I do is I cast darkness at the end of it, right in front of him, in front of the audience. So like as far as the audience sees, like they're in darkness, they can't see anything, and they can't see him either.
Right.
So it's just like this big cloud that separates him and the audience now.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, as I said before, when Solis bumped them, they're not like all paying attention to you anymore.
No.
But
Yeah.
you're just still telling
Right,
it because
still
you're
telling the
basically
story.
telling it
Right.
to yourself.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's Perrin.
Yes.
So
And I'm just like,
Perrin.
yeah. So like as he casts darkness, do you decide to?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The next part.
It's like an intermission.
Right.
Go get your popcorn
Right.
and use the restroom. We'll be back in 30 minutes.
Get some
Please
water, stretch your
understand
legs.
that you need to wait until the next time you meet Perrin Underbow to hear the rest of the story.
I have him. I'm like, we're
Ta-da.
walking away. Like, I have
very
him like
much.
this, and he's just like still talking over my shoulder.
We have to go.
All right.
My SoundCloud's in my bio.
Pretty good. Dropping TikToks on the website. I just found out about Byte. You guys know what?
Yeah.
Oh, I just downloaded that.
Yeah, I downloaded Byte and I registered Carlos Luna. What up? It's the first time that ever happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically Vine. It's like loops.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if it's the same company.
No, it's a different company.
No, because Twitter owned Vine.
Well, like I mean, the original people that
Oh, I
started
see what you're
Vine.
saying.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they started this. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, there is some type of connection to them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But I also feel like people need to come up with some different way to share. Like the terminology for sharing is always like retweet. It's like rebite.
yeah. Oh, is that
On
what that
Byte.
is?
I'm like, can't somebody come up with? I don't know what it
Nibble.
is. Come up with some new thing.
Nibble.
to
Yeah.
sharing on a social media site.
really interesting.
Like,
now I want to think what that is. Yeah.
No, we by the end of the show we will come up with
Drop your ideas in the chat.
Yeah, what would it
perfect
be called?
terminology
We're gonna
to
invent
share
Oh my
on
God.
any social media
We're
site.
gonna redo social media right here.
We're the people that do it.
Yeah, we're the new
Yeah,
platform. It's gonna be a new
I do
platform.
like nibble though.
Nibble.
It's actually
Nibble,
pretty
nibble,
good.
nibble.
Nibble? I don't like that.
I hate it. Actually, it weirds me out. It's like one of those
Trey
words.
creepy guys.
Yeah.
Trey
Right?
creepy.
There's just some words that you hear and you're like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
I just nibbled you.
No.
What are you doing, Kevin? Oh, just nibbling on some nibbling on some of my friends. It's been a real busy week.
That just sounds like you suddenly got lycanthropy and or vampirism.
Right.
Just
Right.
nibbling on some people.
Yeah.
Give 'em-
Now I have to carry digital
Spoop me that video.
hemlock
I
for
like
y'all.
spooping.
Oh yeah, spooping.
I want to go.
Send me that video.
There's nothing more that I love.
Spoop is.
No.
I like spoop.
I like spoop.
As long as there's like an apostrophe before it.
Spooping.
I like that.
Anywho.
This portion
All right,
of
so-
Robert's
Hey,
Waterdeep.
so where are we
Start
going?
back.
So,
Yeah.
Corrine, as you're walking to his place, he takes out his cell phone and spoops like a couple of things. Kids be spooping, and you wind up at a very large
The president spooked
Somebody throw the beholder.
I apologize to the audience.
We've broken Carlos.
we
He's
have
broken.
completely
because
broken
that could be a
Carlos'
website, right? Like that could be.
You got an iPad, you could do that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, someone need to register that domain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you basically get, and you know from your time in Waterdeep, from studying under Zaraj, from being in the city, that this is like a very, very prestigious area. This is like where most of the nobles have like their like second houses. Right. So like not their like huge estates, but still pretty nice, right? So like Corrine, he's like outside of the gate, and it's one of those places where
This
the
is
gate.
like Waterdeep Heights.
Waterdeep Heights. That's right. So like this is the kind of place where the gate is in front, and the place is like way back, like behind trees and stuff, so you can barely see it. And he says, "Well, you guys have shared a lot with me. I think I need to tell y'all some things." And then he takes out a what looks like a skeleton key, kind of. He puts it in the gate, turns it, and it opens.
Whoa.
Do you guys say anything to him?
No, you're gonna show us your nice house?
Was it the key? What?
What was?
Yeah. So,
You live here?
so remember that when he came, he said, "I'm from Knock Knock's tribe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm in Waterdeep. I did some investigating. So as far as you know, was living out,
In the woods.
wherever Knock Knock's tribe. Wait, I don't know where you guys live.
I don't know. I just say the woods.
In the woods, in the heights. Maybe Knock Knock's tribe is like in these rich, like,
Yeah.
bougie areas.
I don't know.
Was Knock Knock always a spoiled rich kid? That
Mike
wanted adventure?
Yeah, maybe that's the real secret.
Oh my God, he really wasn't from the street, was he?
I'm sure he's,
Mike
Dang.
Lowry.
Wow.
Yeah. So he says, this is where I was born.
Where are we?
We are my family is was a very noble family in Waterdeep. Unfortunately, I am not a full elf. I'm a half elf. And my side of the family was barred from ever being in Waterdeep or in this family.
Oh, that's sad.
So this key I'm not supposed to have. How I got it is of no concern, but I did get it. I know that this place is safe, but I'm not going to lie to you. They don't know I'm coming. Okay?
So you need us to play it cool?
We need y'all to. I need y'all to play it cool.
Oh, that's
Oh
cool.
yeah, we're good at that.
But
Keep it secret.
I think here we can like figure out what to do next.
Okay.
Well, not all of us have had such a privileged upbringing as you have.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
was
sir.
born next to a garbage can.
What?
What? No, continue.
You just said what?
I'm just bonding with everyone.
And Perrin nods at Duo. What will a dwelling such as this afford us?
Well, I mean, I know this place back and forth because, you know, I do have some people in the family that look out for me. So, like, every once in a while, they'll bring me here, you know. So I know the lay of the land. And I know that, obviously, it looked like wherever you were just looks awful. And I think that, you know, we need to, like, decide what to do because I need your help.
Yeah.
So, do y'all follow him into
Perrin loves a featherbed.
this place?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it.
Y'all follow-
absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that you came even though you were outside.
Oh yeah,
you
I'm
give
with
them a-
them, and
okay.
Solis, you know, like isn't brand new to being around nobles, but she's like, what are we walking into? So she's just very much on alert.
Okay, great. All right, so you walk up this path. You know, as you walk up, you know, like the trees start to part, and you just see this just beautiful house. I mean, it just looks like from the outside, it has curb appeal, guys. Even though you can't see it from the curb, so you can't really use that for these.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like you can't use curb appeal
No,
for these
no.
houses that are way
It
out
is-
up on the thing. So what is that?
Driveway appeal.
Driveway appeal. Yeah, as you walk up the driveway, you're like, whoa.
Right.
So you just see this just absolutely beautiful place, like the light shining on it. I mean, it looks incredible. It actually reminds you a little bit of the Jade Rose, where you guys stayed when you first came to Waterdeep, and where Melanie sold you out to the people there, and so you have some memories of that place. So he says, "All right, we got a couple options. We can go through the front. I can try to talk my way in. You know, they have butlers and stuff, or we can try to sneak around and get to the back area that I know is not guarded, but we'd have to kind of sneak our way there."
Well,
You guys have a choice?
Hold on. So when you say that whatever options are to talk to these people or sneak around, that implies that there might be some danger to why we can't go and talk to them.
Well,
too?
remember, I'm banned from. I'm banned.
I know
from
you're
this house.
banned, but
So-
people
Yeah,
ban
what's a ban,
people all the
right?
time.
I mean, you know, I don't mind trying to go up and explain like the situation. You know, I go up, I'll explain like
Yeah.
the situation. Hopefully, it'll work.
Yeah, my friends are heroes, so they'll probably let us in because our friends are heroes.
Your friend, are you a hero?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right.
Are you a hero?
Am I a hero?
Yeah, you're a hero.
You were a hero. You're a ghost, remember?
did you ever know that you are my hero?
Side note, don't you have a story that's kind of like this that happened?
Which one?
Yeah, where you're
Oh,
like
with your buddy?
Yeah, where you're taking a guy to a place and he's just like, "Oh yeah, this is my place." That's all I was thinking about.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Like disappeared for a while. And you're like, "Where did you go?"
We did not have time to tell that on
Yeah,
stream.
that's not a stream
but
story.
It's not a street
It's very
story
similar
at
to
all.
the
It is
scenario.
But
one of the funniest things.
This story, but in real
And I
life.
totally forgot about it. But yes, this is
Cicero.
It's like
you're scarily close.
you're
to that,
not
actually.
allowed in here. It's just like, nah, it'll be cool.
Don't mind me while I lie in the back.
Oh my god, I didn't even make the connection. Yeah, so
We'll tell you off stream.
Coyote ugly.
So like, do y'all want to go through the front and like try to convince them to let you go, or do you want to try to sneak around to the side?
Solis is like, we've already had to like do the extra work of convincing people, but also I'm in armor. I'm loud. Can we just go talk to these people?
Or I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, Wavi, you're really like.
Yeah,
That was very theatrical.
Is this
yeah,
cool?
it was pretty cool. It was like the coolest thing I've seen today.
I'm getting a lot of what is it called when you think highly of yourself?
Confidence.
Yeah. Getting more confidence. Getting more confidence. I have over 3,000 followers on spoopin.net.
Yeah. Also, I mean,
Spoop.
you could also.
Someone register at spoopin.spoop.
You could also split up, if you wanted to as well. So there's not gonna be everybody doing one thing. So, what y'all want to do?
I'm scared that if they find us and we weren't honest with them, it will be way worse than if we just went out to the front door.
Let's just go to the front door.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
And then if we need it, we can use Pass Without a Trace.
No, that time has passed.
Without a trace.
Without a trace. Hold on, I gotta spook that real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
on
to
the front door.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Solis is regretting her life choices.
Yes.
So as you guys agree, you see Corrine kind of like look a little worried, but he kind of looks, it's okay.
You could do it.
Okay. All right.
Quinn, you got this.
Okay. And like he's kind of breathing really hard. And then you see him stiffen up, and then he walks toward the door. He basically looks like how he looked when he first walked into Troll Skull Manor. He looks super confident. He looks like he's actually like about something, as opposed to kind of like the kind of normal person that he's revealed himself to be. So he walks up, and he knocks on the door. Right? Mm-hmm. As he knocks on the door, you like see it kind of like they have a what do they call it? The things
Peepholes.
you open?
Yeah,
It's not a peephole.
but
It's
it's
like
like
a
Yeah,
a.
it's a peep slit.
Is that
No,
that cannot be what it's called? That cannot be what it's called.
that probably isn't what
But
it's
but
called.
maybe it doesn't have a name. But like
Yeah.
everybody knows what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
It's the slit in the door.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. So like you see
Door slits. Doorslits.com.
Yeah. So
I hate it.
is not is it's called a spoop maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So
Door spoops.
so like that opens and then you love right here. If you're somebody
Oh my god.
somebody slap him or something. I don't know.
Someone throw that beholder at me. That's really why I brought it.
Yeah, just to throw it at a Cicero during the game. So all you hear is, if you're here to sell something, you have 1 minute to remove yourself from this property. And then Corrine says, I was born here, and I'm here to claim my birthright. And then all of a sudden, the
It's a
hell
door
do I
slit.
call
It's
this
a
thing?
peephole. Just call it a peephole.
Like I honestly
The door to
I
the
like
peephole.
wrote this. Why don't I know what this is? Yeah,
The little.
yeah. It's like the thing that you open up and
Is
you
it
just,
big or is it how small?
It's like
is it
enough
big?
to see like eyes.
Okay, so like that big.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
peephole.
it's like when they're
peephole.
asking for a password. Like
It's
right,
like,
yeah.
yeah, it's the door to the peephole.
Yeah. I don't know why we're spending so much time on this.
I already told you what it's called. It's called door slit.
I'll look it up, guys.
Yeah. So, oh my god, the chat is going nuts. I
keep
I can't even look at the chat right now.
So good.
I can't even look at the chat right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. So the door closes, and the door opens, but there's no one at the door. It just like opens, and like you can see straight inside. Do you walk in?
When you say it like that, it makes me nervous
I
too.
want to go in.
But
now.
I do absolutely walk in.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I'll say that he walks in.
Oh yeah.
So like you guys follow him? Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay. All right. When you go in, actually give me a order. Who wants to go in first?
He would go in first, right?
Yes.
And then who else is up front then? I'll say me. No. You wanted to go in first.
No.
You wanted to like I wanted to be stealthy and you wanted to just go.
I want to go. That didn't mean I want to go first.
Perrin walks in.
Yeah.
Perrin walks in.
I'll go in second.
I'll go in third.
I'm bringing up the rear because I've got a sword.
So Perrin, Robbie, Duo, Rin, Solis.
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
Sweet. All right. So you guys all walk in.
Yes.
As you walk in, as Solis walks through, the door shuts behind you.
Of course.
You know, and like it's like a slam. It's like, you know, a
Oh,
very
boy.
loud slam. Okay.
Great.
And you are in a kind of looks like I guess the best way you can describe it is like the Oval Office, like a very large oval with a desk in the middle
Oh.
Okay.
of it.
Okay.
Okay. So like it looks like you are in the Oval Office.
Are there any tapestries?
Ooh.
What is a tapestry?
They're like hanging.
Is it like
Yes.
Wow.
It's a
Yeah.
hanging rug.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
It's-
like-
it's an area rug that's on the wall.
Like a banner.
like a
Or
banner?
banner too.
Yeah.
Or like-
there's some banners. There's some banners.
So
They're
I
not
take
ones that you'd recognize.
Can I take a look around the room?
Yeah.
Yes,
See what
you
else
can.
is there?
Yes, you can.
Let's do that. 23.
Okay. So you notice that there are the banners on the desk. Is it's like a pot of like tea and like a cup, and you notice that there is that the tea and the cup that there's smoke coming off of them, so it seems like they were recently poured,
Okay.
right? And you notice that there's like carpet all on the ground. Well, the equivalent of if they have whatever
rugs,
Yeah.
something that you would notice that people have walked on.
floor tapestries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So floor tapestries. It's like a banner on the floor.
Picture a banner
Like when you put your banners on.
on the floor and people walk on it.
Yeah. So you can tell that like people have recently been in here. You can also tell that the windows really stick out to you because the windows they look like kind of like church windows. You know, like how like they're like very intricate and they kind of have like
Stained glass?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Like designs in them. And the designs look pretty particular. You can't quite tell what they are from where you're standing because this room is like huge.
Yeah.
But you could, walk up and kind of see what they are if you wanted. But they kind of look like they're some kind of design.
Cool. I want to walk up to one and just investigate it.
All right, which one do you walk up to?
How many are there?
4.
4. The closest one to me.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. So I'll say that because you are in the middle. So the windows are like in like a row. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Up against one wall.
Up against one wall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like as you walk in, you're in this big oval room. At the end of the room are the 4 windows.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I have to go to the end of the room. Then.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over there.
So like you want the first, second, third, fourth.
First one.
First one.
Yeah.
All right.
1 second before you describe that, are these floor to ceiling windows? Are they slits? Are they?
They're not floor to ceiling, but they are huge.
They are big windows. Okay.
Yes, they're big windows. All right. Roll investigation.
Okay. 6.
All right. As you look at it, I mean, it looks like it is someone laying on a beach.
Cool. Okay, look at the second one. I want to look at all of them.
Okay.
Let's just go down the row. I can roll for each if I understand any of
Yes.
them. What's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Do I do
Because
that?
that's kind of what I am testing is.
Okay.
Like with the 6, I told you what you would see.
Yeah.
without
That makes
making
sense.
of it.
17.
17. Okay. You see a hill that looks, I'll say you see a hill with metal trees on it.
Okay. 12.
All right. You see another person that is on a beach, but in this painting, there's like a person that is in the water.
14.
14. Oh man, these are like right on the cusp. I know. Hard, right? All right. You see a tavern. Inside of it, you see a person at the bar, and another person that kind of looks like a paladin on the stage.
So
I say it all as I'm there.
Sure,
Everyone knows.
You're just like screaming.
Yeah.
I see.
This one is like a hill or something. This one is a bar. There's paladin on stage. You guys got anything?
We were just in hell. Remember all of that just happened?
All of that?
Oh, I don't, but
right.
Corrine.
But you've been told the story.
I told the story. Yeah.
Well, I meant, that's right. I thought Robbie was with us.
Robbie.
No,
Robbie
he
was. Yes.
No, Duo was frozen and
Right, but I was replying to Robbie.
Yep.
So you think that's us? Or that's you? Can I see if that paladin looks like Solis?
Sure. Yeah.
Investigate. 15.
It does not look like Solis.
This doesn't look like you.
All right, I'm.
So Perrin looks at Robbie.
Ooh, that was a fail.
And Perrin also investigated that last one. The last. I rolled for investigation. Nat 20.
Woo!
Yo, how many nat 20s did we have?
Yeah.
Like 5? Holy crap.
But so Perrin sees and even in the painting or the stained glass representation, he knows what paladin this is supposed to be. And he says, "That is not Solis. That is Horriman.
Oh.
I know that armor anywhere."
Wow.
Gotcha.
So as you say Haramon, one of the side doors open. 3 older gentlemen walk in. One sits at the desk, picks up a bunch of scissors, starts shearing a plant that's on the desk, like kind of like a little like bonsai tree kind of thing, just like shearing it. Another guy goes in the corner and just starts writing on a piece of paper. And another guy, he like has kind of like a pocket kind of microscope, and he's looking at a rock. He's like kind of like peering at it, trying to like look at like different angles of this rock.
They're completely ignoring us.
They are completely ignoring you.
Cohen, what is happening? This is supposed to be your place, your house, right?
This is not what I remember, but these guys, they look familiar. And he walks up to the one at the desk, and like I says, "My name is Corrine. Do you remember me?" So like remember that like this is the guy that's like shearing the thing. As he's shearing it, takes those scissors, stabs Corrine in the hand.
Oh.
And
Well,
Corrine takes 4 damage, and the guy says no, and goes back to shearing his plants.
Oh my god.
what?
That's what we call an overreaction.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
So one is writing and the other one is using a magnifying glass.
It's like a magnifying glass on a rock, and there's one person that's like writing on a paper, and there's one person that is shearing plants. Corinne's like, something's wrong.
Yeah, you okay? Yeah, Duo comes with like a little like rag and is wrapping his hand and is like, "Yeah, buddy, something's wrong."
Solis will lay on hands.
Okay. Oh, you guys are so nice to Corrine. I love it. Yeah.
Well, he's also bleeding all over him.
Yeah, and like also remember in the City of the Dead, he got stabbed in the chest too by the.
Yeah,
by
I
the
mean-
elves.
Oh,
So
yeah.
He's been going through it.
Oh, poor guy.
I forgot how to be on it.
So like he's like something's wrong.
Really, we couldn't tell.
But I have a sense that we should stay here.
That we should stay here.
I have a sense.
Did he say stay?
Wait, I think this is a test. I think it's a test.
You think it's a test?
I think it's a test.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants and talk to this plant that's being sheared bonsai.
It's just like,
I was about to do that. I was just about to do that. Good.
oh no, it's okay, buddy. From cutting me. I can't. I mean, this guy's cutting everyone. Just think of a happy place. Think of like well, who are these guys?
I just wanted a lineup. He just keeps going.
Sharif, Corrine gets 11 back.
Sweet. Okay. All right.
Who are these guys?
These guys. So like he is screaming, but he like eventually says that these. So like the guy actually pauses for a bit because his hands getting tired, so he kind of puts the scissors down, and like he says, grab him, quick,
Grab what?
grab the scissors, quick, grab him.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
He's
grab
cutting
the
me.
scissors.
Grab him quick.
I'm gonna go grab the scissors real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Are you trying to? Yeah. Roll. Roll to grab.
What do you want me to roll?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
Well, if you're trying to like, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, they're just
yeah.
laying there. He's not.
Sleight of hand?
Stealing them.
Yeah, it's not like a. Yeah. Roll. Just roll dex. Just roll dex.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
Ooh, that is a 7.
Okay. Tell me how you attempt to grab them.
They're sticky. I don't want to touch them. Ooh, they're just covered in elf blood, elf blood.
They're pretty disgusting.
And bonsai, whatever. And I go to grab it, and I fail, or they fall out.
Oh,
or,
you definitely do not.
Yeah, they just fall off the table when I like try to touch them, and I'm just like staring at the plant, and then I stare at the guy, and stare at the plant.
Okay. So the plant says the scissors were right there. I'm sorry. How did you? This guy's cutting me.
I'm gonna grab the plant and pick him up.
Okay, you're safe. Okay. Stop yelling.
Is it a mandrake? What's happening?
Yeah, actually, it is sort of mandrake. Actually, yeah, it is
It's actually-
sort of
I just
like
started thinking of a mandrake screaming.
Yeah. It is sort of like a mandrake. When you drop those scissors,
Yeah.
now these guys turn around and they're paying attention to specifically to you. And roll for initiative, people. Let's fight some old fogies.
12.
19.
Do you want me to keep track? You want
16.
to do it?
I got it.
Okay.
Well, no. You had a 19,
Yep.
16 for Ren. What's Duo have?
3.
3. Perrin.
24.
4. Corrine. Corrine has a 21. And Fogies. Fogies got a 1. Wow.
Wow.
So you guys might kill them before you get to them. That'd be great. All right. So Perrin. And as a reminder, there's one at a desk in the center of the room. The other two are on like the left and right of the ovals. So like
Almost in a line?
no, the other ones are like a little set back.
Okay.
So they're kind of like that. The one on the left is the one that's writing on the paper, and the one on the right is the one with the microscope looking at the rock.
And the one in the center is the one who had the scissors.
Yes,
But no longer
yes,
does.
yes. He is the one where the scissors are on the ground, and he used to have a plant, but Robbie is smothering it now.
He's in the middle.
Yes, he is in the
Okay.
middle at his desk. And he is still seated. The other ones are late.
So, Perrin's not exactly sure what's going on, but he does realize that the guy in the middle has struck one of his companions. So he clearly is adversarial of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
So he is going to cast the cantrip Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on this person. So he just starts talking to him, and he says, "You puny urchin, you're pruning unskilled.
Wow.
Just look at the job that you have done. I would not hire you to prune my bushes, let alone a plant that is unsuspecting of your heavy-handedness." And now, this guy needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Like 16?
16.
16, right? Okay. He does not pass.
So,
What does he
he takes. He takes 12 points of damage. Plus, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. It makes before the next turn.
What's the damage again? I'm sorry.
12.
12. All right. So as you mock him, his like head kind of drops down onto the desk, and like you see him kind of like he's reeling at these insults. As his head drops down, like you notice that his hair, it almost looks like it's falling off of his head. So like as he's dipping like his head, more and more hair is dipping onto this desk, and then his head just like gets up, and he has this seething look. And now instead of looking at Robbie, he's looking at Perrin. All right, Corrine is up next. So Corrine, who has never showed his fighting before, he has some swords.
Nice. Good job,
So
Corinne.
he's not going to do any spell work. He wants to get down and dirty. So he is going to go for the guy with the microscope.
Is he on the left or right?
He's on the right.
He's on the right. Okay.
He's on the right.
That dude.
Yep. So he is going to dash in and swing. All right. So he hits. And he does an extra D4. All right, so he does 10 points of damage.
Oof.
So as he moves, he looks like way more graceful than you've ever seen him like before. He looks like he is a trained fighter, which you probably would not have guessed.
He is a water dancer.
As a matter of fact, you might guess like, hey, he's maybe he's like was a fencer or something. He's like he's a rich kid. Maybe he grew up. He grew up fencing in the gardens.
As they do.
Yeah.
Right. And he stabs this guy, and the guy drops the microscope. The microscope gets on the ground, still holding the rock though. And he again turns his attention right to Corrine after he takes the damage. All right. Next up is Solis.
Who am I closest to?
I'd say you guys are pretty much equidistant from all three.
I can't see over the beholder.
And there's a beholder in there too. Oh my God, I didn't see him.
Let's actually move these.
So which one am I?
I don't know, probably the green one. See
Okay.
right there. This is probably like the front door.
Yes.
You guys came in, you're probably in the
I'm gonna
middle.
go for the one that stabbed Corinne in the hand.
Okay. So the guy in the center on the desk. Yes.
Yeah. So I get 2 attacks. I have to remember my spells. It's like I never fought before. Okay. So that one of the attacks is a 24. The other is a 20.
All right. Both hit.
All right. Haha. My dice are cooperating today. Yay. All right. They both, that is 16 damage.
Okay. All right. Tell me how you do it.
Does that kill him?
Nope.
Damn. So she just like she already had her sword up when poor Corrine got stabbed. Like, what's going on? So she just like steps forward a couple steps and just rams her sword like right into his hand.
Oh, okay.
So does she cut his hand off?
No, you're not cut his hand off. Well, you know what? You cut his hand off. Actually, yeah. Actually, yes. Yes.
This is a theme for Solis,
Yes.
apparently.
Yeah. This is, you're like, definitely like
So she does like a nice parry stroke.
trying
and
to
just,
Skywalker him.
Right.
well, you won't stab anyone else.
Yeah. So you cut his hand clean off. So like the hand flies on the desk. You know, and he kind of, you know, he like looks at it, and then he just takes his little stub, just puts it back in, hands back on.
Yep.
Okay.
So he does take that damage, but he reattaches himself.
Gross.
Ew. So definitely not human.
Oh, I mean, do you know any humans that could do that?
Unless they're magic.
I mean, maybe with the blessing of tear, maybe you can do that. I don't know.
Look, I ain't lost no limbs and got him back. So he was unarmed.
Yes, he was temporarily unarmed. All right, next is Rin.
Well, I was wanting to go for that hand too, but I guess I still will go for that hand. I wanted to cast Ice Knife, and like Ren is like, you know what they say, for an eye for an eye, a hand for a hand.
Yeah, they do.
That's right.
Like, so okay, I'm gonna cast it. Did you have to make a dexterity throw? Let me see. Where does it say that? Dex save throw. Where did I see that? Oh, which one? Oh, 14. Sorry, missed
All right,
that.
and which one are you? And you're going for the same one.
Yeah,
right?
same
The
one.
on the-
Yeah.
sitting down. Okay. All right, he makes it.
Damn. Okay.
So is it half damage?
No, because let me see. If it just passes it, then I had to hit, and then I think it's a 1d10. Right?
So did he dodge it?
The shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw. So
If he succeeded,
Yeah. If it doesn't say it, I'm assuming it misses if you don't
Yeah.
save. Because otherwise it would say like half damage or something.
yeah.
So yeah, let's just go with that.
All right.
Unless I mean, if you find something later, we'll just add it on.
So the shard explodes.
Yeah.
Hit or miss. And anyone within 5 feet
Has to
must-
save and throw
has to
to
make
get
a
hit
saving
by
throw.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it does no damage, but
Right,
everyone
but
that's
it did
in
explode.
vicinity
Yeah.
needs to
How much is the vicinity?
Let me
5
see.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Okay. Oh,
Which person is this?
I want you.
The
guys to
one,
say what those
the hand guy.
The hand
All
guy.
right.
Okay.
So tell me how you do it.
Oh, well, okay. So basically, like he creates like this ice knife thing, and like Ren's like looking at it, looks a little sharp. It's like,
Just
okay,
observing
this
it.
is sharp enough. And then like he like flings it toward well, he doesn't have a name, but like hand guy.
He doesn't have any names.
Hand guy.
Hand guy.
Hand guy, take that hand guy.
Try to get him in the hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So like you like aim it, it explodes. It looks like it's going right for this guy's hand, and it's the hand that Solis previously cut like off. All of a sudden, you see the hand just jump off the arm, and the thing goes through, and then the hand goes on the ground, grabs the scissors.
Oh god.
So he detaches his hand to avoid your ice shard.
Well, we got some scissors now.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Next up is Robbie.
Robbie. I'm gonna grab this plant and run to the other side of the room with it.
Okay. So
he already
like
has
to,
a plant.
so like
He's got the plant.
so
in
like
his
to,
hand.
Oh, yeah.
so like toward the mirrors. I mean the windows. I mean.
Yeah. So the back of the room. So like back here,
All right.
I guess.
If you run to the back, they will get a
Who will? The guy, the hand guy?
not the guy at the desk, but yeah, they will get an attack of opportunity on you if you try to run past them to the back.
Well, he was already
I was
in
in
the
the
he was
back.
already
I figured
in
I
the
was in the
Already
back
in the
right
back.
here.
Yeah,
looking at
but you're trying to run the other way, right?
No, he's trying to run back towards the windows.
Where
So
the
he
win-
was
where the-
his back was to the windows when he was.
So he's not going towards them, he's going away from them.
I think that was still there will be an attack of opportunity if you move that far.
Okay.
Because they are surveying this thing, and like you would be moving out of one attack zone and into another.
Okay. Well, okay. So, is there anywhere I can move that they wouldn't give an attack of opportunity?
If you moved like toward them to attack, that would be fine. But like if you try to move to the side, like
Okay.
it would attack you.
You can't get away. You have
Yes,
to-
yes,
Okay.
you cannot get away.
Then, while I am holding this plant, I'm gonna drop my Speak with Plants, and I'm gonna cast Hold Person on all three of them. Then,
Okay.
so they have to make a Wisdom save of 14.
All right.
Let's do that.
None of them passed.
None of them pass. Oh yeah.
So you held them all.
So it's like, you jerk, stop! And then they all just like freeze in. But we have 1 minute, guys.
Okay. All right. Did you stop the Speak with Plants? You said?
Yeah, I had a. So I have to cut Speak with Plants
to-
because I'm
to cast
concentrating on
something.
this.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't talk to this plant anymore.
All right.
But it's in my hand.
You cannot talk to the plant. You do feel the plant vibrating a bit, as if it's trying to get your attention.
Oh.
All right. So now these things are frozen. So next would be Duo.
I'm gonna jump on that hand. I want the scissors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like right now, like the hand is like on the ground on top of the scissors.
Yeah. So I want to.
What do you want to do?
I want to. I don't know. Like stomp on the hand and grab the scissors.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Roll for stomp.
Okay.
It'd be an unarmed strike.
or
Just trying to
actually,
stomp 'em.
Let me. Instead of stomping, I have a short sword.
Sorry. Can I just say, like, after I cast that, then I walked out. Like, after they're held.
Yes.
Then I walk.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they're not. They can't do anything.
I actually am gonna stab them. Stab the hand
All right.
to like pin it to the floor.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I think it's going wild.
14.
Okay. You just miss. So how do you miss the stab?
Okay, so I take my dagger. Yeah, basically, like the fingers. As I bring my dagger down, the hand just like fans out, like flat, and I stab between the fingers.
Oh God.
But I don't nick it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
it's
about to
just-
say that.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of like paper cuts and stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't nick it. I completely miss. Yeah, since I'm there, would that be my action, or can I still try to grab for the scissors?
If you have a bonus action to do something else, you could.
Okay, let me look. Because all I wanted to do was steal the scissors
Yeah, I
to
don't
begin
remember
with.
if Duo had a. I mean, you could have went to steal him without stabbing though. Like if you stabbed.
Oh, I could have?
Yeah, you could.
Because you said the hand was on it, so I thought I had to handle the hand before I did anything.
No, I mean, you can propose.
It was already handled.
Yeah.
was- the hand was already
you can
handled.
pro- If you ask for something and it, you could have.
Okay. I mean, I would like to steal the scissors.
All right, and you
So-
have a bonus action to.
I
do
know.
something?
I don't
Sure you do.
do.
I
steal
will.
the
Okay.
Okay. I will say this: is someone willing to give
Oh,
up
I do. I have fast hands.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, I'm a thief.
fast hands?
Yeah, I do. And it's literally what it is.
That's cool.
Oh boy, that was a. I have a 13.
All right. You get your hands on the scissors.
Okay.
You do not completely gather them,
That's fine.
but like I'll say, you're.
My hand is on it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah. All right. All right. Time for the fogies, the old fogies. That's just what I'm calling them.
The old bogeys.
Fogies. Yeah.
So they are held,
Yes.
but they at the end of their turn they get to roll again. They get to roll that wisdom save to see if they knock out of it.
Okay. All right. So then I'll be rolling 3 wisdoms. then.
Yeah.
One with the hands rolls with disadvantage.
Oh, right. Because okay.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
All right. So we'll start with him. Start with Handy.
Handy.
All right. He gets a 9. Well, no, 11. So he does not break out.
Well, only one with disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was rolling
okay.
for both the other ones. The other 2 do break out.
Ooh, they do break out.
Yeah. But they can't do anything.
It's the
They
end
just
of their
break out.
turn, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're back up to the top then, back up to Perrin.
So
Yeah, so like the one at the desk is still frozen. The other two are not.
yeah, Perrin is. Pardon the pun, guys. Perrin's sick of this. So he cast Ray of Sickness on all three. So I should have rolled those individually.
Don't you
so
have
he's-
bountiful luck?
Is there a save for it?
Yeah, so it's 14, 13, and 8 to hit.
All right. The 8 and 13 do not hit. The 14 does.
All right.
So who are you aiming for with the 14?
So the 14 is the guy in the front because
Okay,
to me,
so the guy that's being held.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, to me that person is still, or to Perrin, that person is still the person that attacked us.
Okay.
Right. Let me look up the. That's 2D. All right. So they get 13 points of damage. Another 13 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So let me see. When they're frozen, do they like visibly react to damage, or are they just like?
I think
They're still-
I think they just can't move.
Yeah,
they're just
yeah.
restrained, right,
Yeah,
by like
so-
vines
Yeah.
or
All right.
something.
Yeah. So like you can't tell they takes damage.
And it's
'Cause it's frozen.
and it's poison damage.
Okay. Right. So okay. All right. All right. 13 poison. All right. Cool. All right. Next is Corrine. So Corrine, who is right next to the guy with the microscope because he stabbed him. What he's gonna do is he's gonna you see him kind of like get a kind of like he has an idea. He takes the rock from this guy. Well, first I'm gonna roll to see if he can get the rock.
Oh, wow.
He crit fails.
Yeah.
Well, no. He thought about that particular way to get the rock and realized that would not work because Perrin is with him.
We're with him.
Yes.
All right.
I thought that was another one. I was like, oh my gosh, the universe.
Yeah. Yeah. All those nat 20s y'all got early, man.
Yeah.
All right. So he rolled a 7. So he goes for the rock. And you see that he is, he does not successfully get the rock. And this kind of breaks initiative a little bit, but I'll say that y'all can tell that he is looking to grab the rock and he's looking to point toward the guy at the desk with the scissors. All right. So next up is Solis.
So I/Sleece have an idea. Am I close enough to the microscope guy?
You're kind of near the guy in the middle with the scissors, so you could go up to the microscope guy if you wanted.
No,
he'd be within 30 feet.
So out of character, my idea was to break the thing they were using.
No, you don't want to do it. Don't break the thing.
Wait, what thing?
The
The
microscope.
Like the microscope? Okay.
Yeah.
That was an idea, but
I mean, you can.
No,
So
do
like,
it.
so like you can either.
I'm just like the way Cicero mumbled. I was like,
He's
So-
nervous about it, but I think you should still do it.
so like you can either run up and try to take it out, or as you did last season, you could try to throw your shield or sword and try to knock
I
it
could
out.
try to Captain America.
It's risky, but if you really want to try it, you can.
Well, Duo's holding the scissors currently, right?
Yeah, he's like he's like in basically a tug of war with the hand. With
And then
severed
the
hand
other
on the ground.
the other guy's holding his rock.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to break the microscope.
Okay. How?
If it's close enough, I'm gonna. It's still on the desk, right?
He is holding it. So the guy's holding it.
Oh, so I'd have to do a contested strength to pull the microscope. Because
if-
I basically just want to smash it on the ground.
You can try to attack and aim for it.
All right, I'll do that.
You can try to do that.
Okay, I get 2 attacks. So let me try attack one at a time. That is a 23.
Okay. All right.
So I have attacked the microscope.
Okay. Roll damage on that.
8.
All right. Okay. So tell me how you get it.
So I swing in with my sword, but I don't like go in like for a kill because I don't want to cut. Because clearly, cutting a hand off does nothing. So I knock it out of his hand and like just follow up and stab the microscope.
Okay. Sweet. As you stab, the microscope falls out of this guy's hands. Do you stab it so that it?
So that it breaks.
Yeah, I'll say that it's not like stuck on your sword.
Because I get another attack if it doesn't break.
Yeah, it falls in his hand. It falls on the ground. As far as you can tell, it looks like it's broken.
Okay, so
Like it doesn't split in half, but it looks like it's. Yeah,
so what does he do?
I mean, it's between your attacks, so he isn't. Like it all happens kind of at the same time. So.
Okay, because I get another attack. I was waiting to see like kind of what he did first.
No, I don't think you could tell what his reaction would be between your attacks.
So with my other action, I'm gonna kick the microscope away from him, like kind of try to boot it across the room.
Okay, all right, yeah. I don't think you got to roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah. You just boot it over. All right. So let's see here. Try to decide because we started a little late. So should I go a little later? But yeah, let's just go for a little bit later. All right. So next is Ren.
Okay, where? I'm trying to figure out where's Ren.
You're like back here.
Yeah.
Because you like cast a range spell. So
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
say you moved.
So like you're like still, where you'd be fairly equidistant from all three people, but the guy at the desk with the scissors would be right in front of you.
I really want to stab him. Okay.
And it should
Scissors
be
guy
left
and
to right.
duo. This is Microscope, Solis, and Corrine.
Corrine, yeah.
Corrine. And then what's this guy? What does he have?
He has got paper and writing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's-
We haven't
he
seen
has a
him.
piece of
I-
paper.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I remember
Yeah.
you said something. I was like, he's got a
Yeah.
potato.
So like that was
thinking potato.
so like that was the
He's
guy
got a
that
potato
would
and
have
light
had
bulb.
the attack of opportunity on you if you
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But-
and then I have Perrin back here, and then me back here.
Okay.
Right.
I guess I'll go after the guy at the desk again.
That's good.
Everyone's favorite.
And then I want to do Firebolt
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
because I wanted to stab him, but I can't stab him. So I mean, try to light him on fire. Okay.
Yeah, he is still frozen. Okay. So, you can,
He's frozen. Oh yeah, he's frozen. Okay.
you can burn a frozen guy, whatever.
Alright.
Well, he's not like ice frozen. He's
just like-
he's like held.
Right.
Okay.
It's free stack.
Yeah, he's not on base. He didn't make it to base.
Okay. All right. So I'm rolling to hit, right?
Tell me, what are you doing?
All right. So, basically, you hurl a bolt of fire at a creature at range. So on hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah, so roll to hit.
Okay. 6.
All right, you do not hit.
Yeah. So, can I I can totally see it's like Red's super excited to like get this firebolt. I mean, firebolt and then like hurl it, but then he like once again throws it like, oh wait, and then it goes on the ground and I feel a little fire.
This is like a bad free throw.
Yeah, just like, oh wait, oh my arm got a little cramp.
You got a little cramp.
50% first pitch.
Yeah, exactly. It's like those people that do the first pitch in games, like the celebrities.
Can I have like a little fire like on the ground though?
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't
Yeah.
go
Can I
like too
have a
far, but
little
just like right there.
fire?
It's like, oh,
Yeah, it's like a
Fire
nice little
as a
warm
treat.
fire. Right.
There's
the
your,
floor
there's your
tapestry.
little fire on
Yeah.
the ground for you right there.
All right. I do hate to end an initiative, but I think we do have to end.
Oh, wait, am I next in the thing? We could just end it here.
Next is you. Yes.
Is Robbie? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to drop my concentration and do speak with plants to this thing.
Okay.
This might be a good button for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel this thing kind of like, whatever, like trying to communicate with me. And I'm just going to and then I just drop the hold spell because it's only on that one guy.
Right.
And they're like, they got it covered. And I'm going to cast speak with plants and talk to this plant that's in my arms right now. Like,
He's like, hey, I've been talking to you the whole time. Why haven't you been doing anything?
I'm sorry, I've been trying to hold these guys.
Can't you hear me? I thought you could hear me.
I can't hear. Well, now I can hear you. You're yelling very loud.
I was just being cut. What do you want me to do?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting cut. My friends are getting slashed at. Who are these guys? What are they doing?
Okay, listen. These guys have lost it. But I think I know how to beat them.
Okay. How do you beat them? Next
And
episode.
then
Well, right before I was being viciously cut,
Sorry about that.
I noticed that the guy that was shearing me was
Ed Sheeran.
Oh God, Ed Sheeran.
Get out.
This guy's
That's-
official name, Ed Sheeran. I noticed that when Ed Sheeran was singing to me, I noticed that he just seemed really scared of the guy's rock.
Oh my God, I love this.
That's where we end.
Oh my God! I just realized what's happening.
I realized it a little
I
bit
know.
ago. That's why I was like, I just need the scissors.
I know. I really didn't want to stop. I wanted to go
Love
over
it.
it.
That was great.
But
I
we're
just
already a little bit
realized
over.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we're already a little bit over. So.
Well, we started at 12.
Yeah. Well, but for questions. So. All right. So we'll take some questions for the next couple of minutes. So remember to write question in the chat and then direct your question toward any of the characters. That is anybody at the table, any of the.
Any of the characters at the table.
Any of the, did I say characters?
No, you
sorry.
well, yes.
Yes, any of the characters at the table, any of the NPCs, including the fancy guy that Duo stole from. It could be anyone.
The plant.
And crap, I just remembered I forgot to do something at the end, but that's okay. What we talked about, but we'll do it next week.
Yeah.
All right. So first question, Solis. How do you deal with all your party members' shenanigans? That's like a question for every week.
Yeah.
A weekly question.
This is often why I want to go take a very long bath alone from everyone and also drink hot toddies alone and not talk to anyone until I have to. I would write to someone, but I'm alone. I'm a sad paladin.
All right.
But you have to like us, right?
So this is not a question, but I appreciate Sharif. How dare you? I guess pretty good. Yeah. Question for the plant. Very good. Is there a particular style you prefer? I'm assuming a style of being cut.
Yeah.
I don't have a style of being stabbed. I don't enjoy being stabbed. That was not a cut. I just want a fresh lineup. I just want a little bit over here, a little bit over the top, a little bit on the back, and then just keep going and going and going and going. That's the plant.
That's the plan.
Question. I don't want to. What's your spoop name?
Spoop name, like our username on the spoop.
Oh, yeah.
As characters.
As characters.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would say
That's so
spoop
funny.
is some tabloid in Waterdeep
Yeah.
where people send in letters under fake names.
That
So
is correct.
What would be
Okay.
your username if you're sending a letter to
My
the
spoop.
spoop?
My
What's your
spoop.
spoop name?
Yeah. God, what would it be? Do you
Well,
guys have any?
Well, and
Yeah.
we don't have to answer. I just thought it was funny.
Primary understander.
Primary
Yeah.
understander.
Like that wouldn't give you away.
That's too many characters, man.
Yeah,
Too many
it might be. Right.
Primary all right, question, Perrin. Can I hear your impression of Mad Maggie? Are you playing people for season 5?
No,
Are you telling people you were trying to
He's
take
sliding.
over?
He's sliding subscriptions under the table.
Perrin, when Mad Maggie sounded a little,
What is
a
happening?
little rough around the edges. So, Perrin can't do Mad Maggie. No, he was afraid of her. Not afraid of many people, but she was weird.
I'm sorry, there's
Yeah,
some
for
absolutely.
anyone who's not in this studio right now.
So someone is rolling
Yeah.
marbles.
It sounds like
marbles.
someone has a bunch of quarters on their hands. And they're
It's really strange.
All right, question for Solis. How long is your list of people who you'll be sending straight to Avernus at that opportunity?
So this
At
is
first opportunity. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, other than Perrin, you know the GIF where there's like the two guys facing each other and they roll the scroll out.
Right.
That's the list.
Awesome. Question for Solis: have you ever misty stepped to get out of an awkward? What does that say?
Social encounter.
Social encounter.
Absolutely. Every time I got taken to a fancy dress party during Paladin school.
I know every time it's a networking event. Once they ask for like a business card, you just misty step
I'll
out.
be right back with that.
I wish I could do that. Oh God, I hate
I wish I could do that almost everywhere I go.
this. Question for I guess this is for the.
No,
let's
that's
see.
a Twitter question. That
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
Twitter
that's a
question.
I'll answer you on Twitter, but
yes.
I have lots of feelings about that question,
Yeah.
Omega. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Question for the crowd from earlier. What was your favorite part of Perrin's story? Yo,
Yeah, I think it's time.
it's getting louder and louder.
It's right above us right now.
We don't know.
It's concerning.
I will say for the crowd, I'll say that the fancy guy says, "I was looking at Perrin, but I had nothing but visions of hell." That's their favorite part of the story.
All right.
Question for Perrin: how accurate are your stories about yourself?
The story that I tell would be accurate from the purveyor's point of view,
All right, cool.
which rhymes with PU.
Question for Rin: do you feel like you invading the crowd's personal space? Wait, did you feel like you were invading the crowd's personal space when wading, I will say dancing through it?
When it comes to completing a mission, and my mission was to find and get to Solis, I didn't feel bad about it at all. It was meant to be happening, and some people got to experience my dance moves. It was great. Always good to practice every once in a while.
Right.
That's all right. All right, so I think that's it for questions and people building things on top of us. Like I feel like I'm
So distracting.
like, I feel like
Next up is this old
yeah,
house.
I feel like I'm inside of a Minecraft game or like a
This old house Waterdeep edition.
Yeah.
or like a HGTV renovation show.
Oh my god.
So let's go around.
Property Ugnaughts. Next up.
Share our socials and what. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But what is it though? What is that the sound
It's
of?
rolling. It's something that's rolling.
it's like
scraping,
one of those
being
old
It sounds
touched.
like a huge metal ball
It's,
being rolled on.
no, it's like those carpet sweepers.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
but it
like-
just sounds like it just sounds like metal on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like someone's like moving it back and
know,
forth.
Yeah,
It's like
they're playing that shuffleboard with the marbles.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, maybe it's
With
a
the
huge
ball
shuffleboard
bearings?
thing. Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Fine.
Hi, my name's Tanya, also
It's
known
such a
as
weird
Cypher
show.
Tier everywhere online. So tomorrow I'll actually be on the front page of Twitch for Black History Month.
Yeah.
So if you're in Chicago, that's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then
on the East
Wednesday through
Coast.
Friday, I'll be visiting Ubisoft Toronto to talk at Black Game Pros Mixer. Andy Escablades, if you know him on Twitter, invited me. And then I'll be in LA for a whole week. I'm doing a civic media fellowship at USC. So I'll be here for the next episode, but I'll be gone on the 16th. And now I'm going to go upstairs and see what's happening because I feel like there may be murder. I don't know.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I played Red Leodon. What I got this week, I'll be in LA on Thursday for Square Enix's premiere of Outriders. So I'll be out there for one day and I'll be flying back home on Friday. Wow. And I think that's about it for now. That's coming up this month, yeah.
Woohoo.
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at I am Brandon TV. And Twitch. I was like, Facebook, wait, not Facebook.
Something. MySpace.
Hey guys, I am Cicero Holmes, who played Parent Underbow. You can find me on all social media platforms at Stubby Stan. Let's see what you can find me doing tonight. You can find me rooting on my 49ers, bang bang Niner gang. Tonight at my house at my Super Bowl party, watching.
Everyone's
the
invited
Niners.
to his Super Bowl.
Yeah, everyone, come on
You're
over.
all
Come on
invited.
over. There's plenty of food and drinks. and other things. It's
It's
Illinois.
great. Yeah.
So hey, check that out, and check out my Super Bowl party. But also check out Discovery Debrief podcast, where we talk about the latest version of Star Trek Picard. So we're doing weekly episodes and recaps of that show. Check me out on the Incomparable network of podcasts. Also check me out on Wednesdays right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/little_red_dot at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific for Teens in Space. Limited run series that is happening this Wednesday. So make sure you check that stuff out. And then at the end of this month, you'll be able to see me at C2E2 with the rest of these guys, where we'll be doing a live episode. There will be no stream that week, but the following week, that episode will be aired.
Sweet.
Right?
Yes.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Serena Marie. I played Duo. You can find me on Twitter at SerenaXMarie or on Instagram for art such as the Duo icon. On Instagram at Serena is a bee. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
My name is Carlos Luna. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. You could also find me on this D&D Twitch channel for Jace Bellerin Must Die, Wednesdays at 11 Central Standard Time. That's it.
All right, and I'm Shreef Jackson. You can find all my stuff at shreefjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com, Shreef Jackson on all social networks. As Cicero said, our C2E2 live shows on Sunday, March 1st at the same time, noon Central. So if you are in Chicago and attending, please come through because it's going to be a good old time. And also, I'm not Ice Cube's son as well.
Yes.
I did have some
Yeah.
people
That was so
reach
funny.
out that know me from Rivals. So if that's the reason you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not even. So we will be out. Have a great week. Hope the Niners lose. Peace.